Our website is a basic front-end model where we are going to take data from the less privileged part of the people who are living in the rural area. Basically, the people have to give the maximum amount of loan and other information as asked in our app, and it will feed all the data to the AI-based model which you have made. The AI model will predict or more precisely will recommend the most best MFI institute available across the region that was in which the person who has filled the data is currently living in. The person can take the most advantage of our app by just clicking here, and he or she can get the information about the best possible institution that is available in just a click of a button, which would otherwise would not be possible, because as we know that do not have the access to all the resources, and the MFI institute is not centralized and as well as not that much popular, so they don't get to see many of the examples of those MFI apps. So here it is a basic front end app where this is just a toggle mode for light mode and dark mode. I hope you are able to see this button. This is just a basic home button in which we will of course add the information. This is just our prototype type of app. Here there are certain tabs. We were not able to implement the login backend, sorry for that, but I'm sure that in the future we will add both the login button and also the login for the backend login for the MFI institutes as well. So here we will just ask two basic questions about what is the loan amount that the person wants, and at the same time what is the interest rate in which he would be most comfortable to pay that loan. So for example, we want something like a loan amount of INR 26,000. uh, okay, 1 minute. Here we can write the 26,000 and maybe the interest rate of around 10%. So when we click on the submit button, at the same time there is a report CSV file that has been downloaded here. Now this CSV file we will pass the string to our data model, which will feed as the data input data to the model. So here our 1 minute. So this is our data, which uses a recommendation engine based on scikit surprise app, which is a very maybe a type of common recommendation engine. We have taken this data from towardsdatascience.com, which was originally made for book prediction, but we have changed it and changed the just the basic we have taken, and we have modified it according to the microfinance generation recommendation system. So here as you can see, we have to pass here a string. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, here. So here we have to pass the string that we have just followed. As you can see here, it is report1.csv. So here we have to pass that exact string. Report1.csv will be passed, and at the same time this is the file that will contain the data of all the MFI institutes available in our database. So it will be a CSV file, which we will of course, when we will implement the database, we will take all the data at the same time. As you can see here, we are taking three basic or the most important things, which is a minimum interest rate, minimum loan, and loan term. The data will recommend the best according to these three data sets. So here as we come down, we have to first upload the generate CSV file here in this section, and then our report file in this section. Both are of CSV type. As you can see, when we will run this tab, it will show the best possible, maybe four yes, it will show only four best possible recommendations for the person. He or she can choose as accordingly. So here there are certain institutes as the state, of course, yes, he can be of any state also. He can go to any other state if he wants. So if there are maybe of two or three states it will get. And there are these minimum loan, the household value, again a very important attribute. It takes into account how much of the household value up to a certain limit the MFI allows. So if your household value is not that much, you cannot get that value. So uh, yes, so it will predict accordingly. So one thing I have to say, that you have to pass this string here, and yes, all done. So the let me talk 1 minute about what are the future goal of this project. As this project becomes scalable and we work further on the same idea, we can actually revolutionize this MFI field. Actually, this field is not that much centralized and digitalized at the same time, because of majorly of maybe two reasons or more as well. Major reasons being the poor people or the rural people not being that much educated about the digitalization and using of the computerized digital systems, and at the same time the less advertisement of MFIs. Maybe I know that many of the people don't even know what is the difference between a normal MFI institute and what a normal government or simple bank, which is of which gives a much larger amount of loans. So here we can basically make a very good portal which will connect and help the people, help MFI institutes communicate with their clients and help their clients communicate with the MFI institutes across the states or across their regions in a very conducive and very easy manner, which will help them to get access to the loans way easier and the best possible loans, which is very possible, because many a times the people don't know which are the options available to them, just because they are not that much acquainted to search across the all the options available. So thank you for giving us this opportunity, and hope you like it. Thank you.